G'day everybody, where's Wally here? Well, Adam, he had to go and put up another video today, didn't he? But I think he's flying the white flag. I mean, he did ask for two things. He said if only NASA had given him an untethered video to go with the tethered video, then he would have been okay, that he would have believed it. Well, I gave that to Adam, and now it seems he's given up. Sure, he tried to kick on, and he made some feeble comments about now and my sock. But Adam, you know what you really need to do to show us that the drone won't work on Mars is how about you show us a drone not working at 38,000 feet? And then we'll have to take it seriously. Because we have shown that it was working in exactly the same conditions in Mars, just as you asked. So I don't know what your problem is here, mate. So we know Adam has just given up. He went and stole someone else's video, ThePottersClay, who used Cody Lab's video with the fan inside the vacuum box. Well, of course, what I did do that Adam didn't do was actually go back to the original source video from Cody's lab. Now, he was originally looking at the Mars movie and seeing if he could blow over a spaceship, so he had a bit of a different idea here. And he was using just some dodgy old car fan, not a computer fan as I first thought. But Adam, now I really am sad I can't accuse you of cherry picking here because you've just copied ThePottersClay video and you didn't research it. But if you play a little bit more, like the next little bit after what ThePottersClay showed, because he certainly did cherry pick.
Not even flinching. Just turn the fan off. Okay, and let's turn it back on. So there you go. Now, extrapolating from that, you can imagine that even a 200-mile-an-hour wind on Mars isn't going to do much.
Have a look what Cody says here. He says he turned off the fan, it takes a little longer to stop, and then the feather sways because of the breeze.
Not even flinching. Just turn the fan off. Okay, and let's turn it back on. Okay, so there's a little bit of a sway that's caused by the wind that's produced by this fan, but it's not nearly what we had before. It's hardly even noticeable. So there you go. Now,
because of the wind from the fan. Oh dear, Adam, that must hurt. Oh dear, Adam, you better have a word with ThePottersClay because he's really led you up the garden path, mate. He's caused you so much embarrassment. This video doesn't even show what you claim it shows. Sorry to bust your bubble, mate, but this totally backs up what we were saying. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, ThePottersClay. And thank you, Adam, for being so silly.
I don't entirely know exactly what's going on.
Well, the Ingenuity rotor is at least 10 times longer than that, 1.2 meters, so the tip speed will be proportionally higher. And in fact, it's 0.7 Mach. Well, how about that? Well, Adam, what I think we have here is scale fail. I'm pretty sure you're used to being told that size doesn't matter. Well, in this case, it really does, because the length of this thing over here on this rotor, on Ingenuity, well, when that swings around, the tip of that's going to go a long way really fast. So your little cooling fan, probably running about the same speed, is probably running about 10 to 15 times slower. So you can rest assured that those two great big fans, not one little tiny fan, it's going to do a whole lot more than what we saw in Cody's little vacuum tube.
I don't entirely know exactly what's going on. Now, I wouldn't have minded that if they proved footage of it flying in these conditions without it being yanked off the stand. That would have been scientific, you would have proved it, and then we could have seen it replicated with the tether, replicating the gravity.
And this really surprises me, Adam. You asked to see two videos. I gave you two videos. I gave you a video of the actual device, and you gave me a fan. I gave you a video in the actual environment. You got a little vacuum tube with a couple of dry ice crystals in it. Mate, I think in every which way you have really undersold this, and you've settled simply because you think it's going to say it's flat. Actually, I think you settled because you're in a panic, because you're failing really fast, mate.
I don't entirely know exactly what's going on.
Well, Mr. Sensible asked me, next time I make a video, to give Dave a shout out. But I've only got one thing to say to that, Mr. Sensible. Sorry, Dave, I can't do that. Well, this video was a little bit light on, so I'll just have a quick look in comments, just to see what else we can do. Oh, Adam thinks I'm hard at work making a new video. Well, yes, of course I am, because I put lots of hours and effort into editing and making this as good as I can. I just don't go and steal someone else's video and put it up as my own. That wouldn't be the right thing to do. Oh, well, this is interesting. So now he thinks the tarpaulin's blowing all over the place. But before you were saying the feather wasn't blowing. So you want to make up your mind what you want to see here, Adam? Because this just shows that there is a thin atmosphere, and the drone is doing a lot of work to move some of that atmosphere to get a bit of lift. Seems sensible to me. But then again, I don't want to see this as flat. You do. This is just so funny. We're having a great chuckle. Keep 'em coming, Adam. What are you going to do next?